Well, time for another silver update, and I want to point out there's other investments out there besides silver, gold, platinum, and palladium. And as the girl is over here at the half marathon cooling station has on her dress, sun, sex, and flowers. Other good investments besides silver, gold, platinum, and palladium. In today's news, there's not much going on, okay? Stuff's sitting pretty flat, and I know them passing this fiscal cliff deal actually was fiscal avoidance of cliff deal, which means back to your total irresponsibility. And actually, over the next several years, there's going to be more spending. So I was pointing out yesterday about the debt ceiling going up. And, I always point out and show bicycles. Here's a bicycle that's very interesting. This is a Belladonna designed bicycle, actually probably designed by Belladonna herself, I'd imagine. Quite an interesting design and quite a weird ride. So anyway, just for your note. Now, going back to silver and gold, the thing is, the inflationary pressures, I think they're going to start coming about in this year. Now, I know Bill Gross has a quote out here. He's talking about, and these guys, they really don't tell you too much. I don't like this stuff, but basically it's a Bill Gross quote from PIMCO, the Bond King. He says, while they're not likely to breathe fire in 2013, the inflationary dragons lurk in the out years towards which long-term bond yields are measured. So later on, the inflationary dragons are going to be coming into play, not in 2013. Now that conflicts directly with what Cliff High says, because he says there's going to be serious food inflation. Now that may not be inflation, though. That might just be due to droughts. Because actually right now, if you look there, the water shortage is so bad in the center of the country that they're actually talking about closing down the Mississippi for a little while, which is really crazy. So, but Bill Gross says you should avoid all the long-term debt and, if anything, use short and intermediate targets. But I would think sticking with silver. Silver to me, and actually palladium. Palladium is called thinking outside the box, except it's a very volatile asset. Probably could be even worse than silver, because right now it's pretty safe because it's pretty low. It's pretty low. But when it gets up there, that's probably when the middle class is going to start buying palladium. Like, when it gets closer to the price of gold. And I know a lot of people say, to melt. I read other things, but, there's one thing about palladium, just to digress here a little bit, that has a unique property, is that besides being a catalyst, it's the only thing that absorbs many times its volume in hydrogen. So it's used for hydrogen storage, hydrogen purification, hydrogen production. And hydrogen is a big green earth fuel, and hydrogen can be made from water. So palladium, there's things like that aren't as good about it, but then it's got some other unique properties. I think it's going to really be a major winner. So I'm going to keep updating on that stuff too. But as far as a metal, palladium is probably one of your best bets. But besides metals, sun, sex, and flowers. So flowers, I don't know, flowers sell, right? What the hell? Anything's an investment as long as you can make a profit on it. Now, yesterday I pointed out something about Syrian girl, just to digress, which I found. I never really paid attention to any of her videos. I just know she's looks good, so gazillion hits, that's usually what the deal is. And but I was surprised, no, not too surprised, because something didn't seem right with the deal, that she's kind of an actress or something. But it made me wonder about Morris. Why the hell did this guy put her on there? And then Alex Jones picked up on it because he figures it sells. Well, you know what? If I was going to sell Syrian girl, I put her on XTube on health videos on XTube. So that would be the way to work, and that would be the only way I would work with her, because I think partisan politics and what goes on in Syria, I can give a shit. I really. Does Syria have oil? Not really, not much. Iran has the oil, so, and I can really give a damn as long as we get the oil cheap. That's all I care about. Otherwise, it's just money, sex, and flowers. That's all I really care about, except for skip the flowers. But, the thing is with this silver and gold, just hang on. The cliff got inverted. But like I was saying yesterday, the cliff actually is going to be the debt ceiling. It's not going to be the cliff. It's going to be the ceiling. It's not going to be going over something. It's what they're going to hit on the way up. And when they hit that ceiling, that's when they're going to fight like mad dogs over what's going to happen with the budget. And then that's going to be playing the same scenario that they did for August 2011. So anyway, if you don't have gold, you're going to be like sitting on this Belladonna designed bicycle and accept the consequences. But if you have gold, you're in a safe area. But I would not hold on to gold very, very long term, because I think it may get confiscated. Now, in the case of silver, platinum, and palladium, you have a tough time. In the case of palladium, you could buy catalytic converters and store them. You know, if you look on the web, you got places they buy back catalytic converters off your car for palladium and platinum. That's in it, mostly palladium now on the newer models. So, you know, it's like, how are you going to confiscate that? You can't. You see, that's the thing. That's one of the deals with silver. You really can't confiscate it because it's an industrial metal. It's used everywhere, right? In the case of palladium, way over 90% of it's industrial. It's far more industrial as a percentage than it is even silver. So, and that way you're safe too. I think it's going to go more than gold. I think it is. You know, people can say whatever they want to say. It's all academic till the reality hits, and I got the patience for it. So in the meantime, chill out. Old girl's got here. She's got to hand out a nice bottle of water, sun, sex, and flowers. And maybe we can convince Syrian girl to go on XTube for some health videos instead of this partisan BS that goes on with Morris and Alex Jones. We really can care less about those idiots, and get her to star in some cool health videos. That would be pretty nice, right? Anyway, just an idea out there for the masses.